What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome or welcome back to Get Feathered. It is time for a Leo deep dive. What? So if you're having an issue in a relationship, situationship, something, let's do a deep dive on it. See what we can see. So, what's really going on in your situation. Doesn't matter where Leo's at in your chart. If you're a cross watcher, come on in. Thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. Help me grow this tribe. It's podcast episode 256 for those of you out there listening. Thank you so much for participating in what I do in the world. So if you're here during live, thumbs up, click that live chat button down below, and come say hello to me over here in chat wherever it pops up on your device. We've already got Lioness, beautiful moderator here in the house. Brittany B's here. Hello. Excuse me. So communication's already an issue with this person. I'm getting in the energy. Oh boy. Well, I hope y'all are doing well. Enjoying your day. Being lovely and amazing and your fiery, beautiful selves. Let's drop into the reading screen, shall we? Boom. Okay. Yes. Something has changed. Somebody changed. All right, let's see what universe wants to start me out with. Fred, give me a message for this to begin with. I'm getting deep purple. I'm also getting shots, like somebody said medicine shots. It's not medicine shots, unless you call alcohol medicine shots. There's love here. 2 of Cups. Wow. So something changed, but this is a soulmate, soul bond. It is a love connection. So this could be anybody that you actually share a connection with, a lovely, loving connection, a genuine connection with somebody. Like I'm feeling deep purple. I'm feeling shots, medicine shots, but medicine, it's alcohol. Give me just a second. Let me get my leg up. Yes. Okay, here we go. Let's get comfy. Let's get cozy. Let's dive in. Tell me about the situation from your perspective, Leos. Tell me about it. I know you will. Man, communication. Shh. There is love there. This could be a friend of yours. Okay. I've got Aries, Aquarius. And I've got Virgo, Aquarius. I've got the Hermit. So you're not talking to this person. There's silence between you and this person. You may have turned your back on this person and just went within to do a lot of reflection when it comes to this person. This is a person you have a long history with. So this could be a friend, a family member. You may be married, whatever. 10 of Pentacles says, I see you in my life for the rest of my life. You've been in my life, my whole life, that kind of thing. Like you've known this person for a very long time. Years, y'all. I'm talking like 10 years plus. There's years here. You may have family with this person. You may have children with this person. You may be living with this person. You may be in a relationship with this person. Don't know. Leap of faith. I'm going to have to clarify this. Because I don't know if this is you wanting to have a fresh start with this person. Or if this person has done something foolish. And you've kind of distanced yourself from them. So let's see. I'm getting alcohol. I'm getting shots. Like shots. So this person may be a heavy drinker. You may have met this person at the bar. Okay. When you were drinking. Man, this is... I hate these no contact readings. Because this just aggravates me. Can we do something different? I don't know. I don't want it. I don't know. Okay. So yeah, you are. Whew, Seven of Swords. Why did you turn your back on this person? Even though you're waiting for communication from this person, you got tired of their mind games, their manipulations, or their lies. A lot of you have ghosted this person, okay? But or it's like they ghosted you, you ghosted them. It's reverse ghost. Like you're both ghosting each other, you dum-dums. Whatever, it happens. I love y'all. We're just having fun here. We're telling a story. It may or may not be your story. Thumbs up if it is. If it doesn't, move on. You are waiting for communication from this person, but you're both mirroring each other. You're both avoiding each other, basically. Let me just tell you, if it's not your reading, or if you don't want it, don't waste your time dropping me a dumbass comment, like telling me that I am, and this is for whoever you are out there, that I blocked, and you cannot communicate on this channel unless you are under a different name. But you're going to come on my channel attacking me, saying I am somebody who is attacking other people who have gone through abuse. That I'm shaming whatever the fuck abuse shame is or any of that. I've been there, done that. I've been through majority of 47 years of abuse. Coming and attacking me, if it's not your reading, it's not your reading. If you don't want it, don't waste your energy leaving me a comment. Just move on. So the reason why I block and delete those kinds of comments is because people who are willing to and ready for a change is the people I attract to my content. You're like lost, wondering where somebody is, why you can't let somebody go, why you continue to have crappy relationships. I'm your girl. That's me, right? Toxic connections can take a toll on you. Abusive connections of any kind. So, no, I let that person know wholly and completely that I am here to empower people. So if I make a joke or crack a joke and that offends someone, I ain't your person to talk to. You know? I'm out here doing something to uplift people and motivate people and inspire people and empower people. So are you. Look at you, Queen of Wands. Look at you. You are boss. A lot of you are focusing on your money, your finances. You're very attractive. And I think you're very attracted to this person as well. So y'all might be very attractive together. Like y'all look good together. Okay. Aries, Leo, Sag. And you may have been friends with benefits for this person. You may have been attracted to this person for years. You could have been friends with this person or dating this person, friends with benefits, or just friends and just attracted to each other for years. You know, I know that feeling. You catch their eye across the bar and you just like, you feel the sparks and there's a zing there, and then you just fantasize about that person for like 5-10 years. Yeah. Queen Tiki Tiki Tiki, how are you doing, baby? That's right. I ain't worried about him, Tiki. I ain't worried about him. Because I aggravate demons. I disturb demons and provoke emotions. It's what I do. It's how we get them moving. Even with EFT tapping, emotional freedom technique, look it up. Do the research. Go to pubmed.org and look up the medical research on it. EFT tapping is just basic tapping on certain points on your body. It's so freaking easy. It's moving emotions. That's why you have to breathe and release, or deep breathe, or kind of move your body to get a release. It's why a lot of tarot readers, they're getting emotional releases because they're burping, or they have hiccups, or there's air moving when they are communicating an emotional thing. It's awesome. So anyway, there's a connection here. this person, thank you for bringing that up, because I'm like, why is that conversation brought up? Because this person, you and this person trigger each other. You mirror each other, but you trigger each other somehow. I don't know. But y'all are attracted to each other. You want this person to come on back in. Yes, you do. Because you have nothing but love for this person. You have so much love for this person and desire for this person that it's absolutely obvious. You see a future with this person. You see this person as your boo thing. You may be married, living together. You have children. Y'all just may have taken a break from each other. For others of you, this is a long-term friend, or long-term friends with benefits, or somebody you've been dating for a long time or been attracted to for a long time. And you want them to, you want to take that leap of faith because you love this person wholeheartedly. But you're also saying to me that this person doesn't share their emotions. You know that they're caring. There's a difference between a narcissist. I don't feel like this person's not, it's not that they don't have some sort of narcissistic traits or something, or they're just an asshole or whatever. I'm getting an undertone here. And the undertone that I'm getting is this person actually cares very deeply. Like, this person cares about you. This person's attracted to you. They're very playful and fun and outgoing. They just do dumb stuff. I don't know what they did. They may have lied to you. They may be avoiding you. They may have ghosted you, but you're still waiting for communication. They may have given you a lot of mixed signals too. Mm-hmm. Oh yes, and yawning. Absolutely yawning. That's me. When I tap, yawning. That's how I know. So tell me how you feel about this, because this is something you really want to go for. You really want to go after. Now, they may have given you mixed signals. You may be like, what are we? Are we going to do this relationship thing or what? Yeah, you're holding a space for this person. Queen of Pentacles. Like, this is my person. Because you're the Queen of Pentacles or the King of Pentacles wanting your other half. Because you're already the Ten of Pentacles right here. You're like, nope, this is what I want. This is what I'm going after. So you're holding a space. You care very deeply about this person. You are very kind and considerate, and very warm, because there's something very warm and enjoyable about this person. Even if they may be a lot younger than you for some of you, or more, there may be a major maturity. Like, I've got the Hermit and the Fool. So one of y'all might be very playful and outgoing and fun, and the other one's like old man on a mountain. Leave me alone, let me do my own thing. I'm perfectly fine being on my own. They don't need anybody. Neither do you, but that could cause a problem if you want to live together, have children. This person may say, I'm too old to have children, or they may just they just like to be out in the woods or out in nature or by themselves. They'd rather be by themselves, and you're wanting to take a leap of faith. You're wanting to travel and have fun and be playful and, do things young people do or young spirited people do. And this person's like, I think you have a young soul and this person has an old soul, or at least that's what's coming across to me. This person may be immature and you may be more wise. Not that this person is a dum-dum. They're very intelligent, but it's in different ways than you. Like they've seen some things, they've done some stuff, and you're just like, but I want to do this thing. I still want to do this thing. So you may be wanting to have children, settle down, get married, all that stuff. And this person's like, get off my lawn. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, man, that's right. Get off my lawn. Y'all seen Monster House? My daughter won't watch it. I don't even think my son likes it. We watched it. Yeah, we watched that. Get off my lawn. Well, you would like to keep this person around. So you're telling me, yeah, I'll keep him around. That's my person. Even though they fuck up or they don't treat me right or they're ghosted or they're MIA out in the woods right now or whatever it is, you're like, oh, I'll keep them around. I'll hang on to them a little bit longer. Yeah, hoping that it'll work out. Okay. They might be off at work. They might be at a distance from you for some of you, but Pisces energy with the Hangman, you're like, I'll hang on to him for a little while longer. We'll see. Because you're waiting for the communication. Okay, you're waiting to see. Some of them, you may be in communication with them, but y'all haven't discussed, or discussing relationship stuff isn't great. Okay, but some of you may be living together and all that stuff. You love this person. You're just showing me great amounts of love and chemistry. But the challenge is the communication, the mixed signals, the mind games, the gaslighting, and oh, don't forget the ghosting, because you're both not communicating. So I don't want you to hang around waiting for somebody that ain't even trying. You know what I mean? Virgo energy, Capricorn, Taurus. I've got Aries, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, and Pisces. All right, let's talk about from this person's perspective. So this is the part where y'all might not like it, but it's okay. Flip these how they resonate, okay? Flip it for how it resonates. It may or may not be your story. Take what fits, leave the rest. If you want it, claim it. If not, move on. Okay, what's up, Miss Maddie? How you doing? Tell me about this from this person's perspective. How do they view the relationship? Ooh. They're dissatisfied. They're not happy. They are dissatisfied. They're not happy. Tell me about this. I've got Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aquarius, maybe Aries, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So there's no communication, and they're not happy about that. This person says that they're a protector, a provider. They provided for you. They're strong, stable, and reliable. They know that you are a great catch. They're saying that you're a great catch. I don't know if you're male or female. It doesn't matter, but there's an energy here of this person being very... they're saying you're very grounded. You're pretty grounded and balanced. That they know you're a catch. Like you handle life like a boss, like a man, is what I just heard. And I don't want to offend anybody depending on your gender or what you call yourself. I don't fucking care. But I have to be able to relate to genders. Otherwise, I'll go mad trying to keep these readings together. So play it for how it resonates. It doesn't matter what your gender is. This person says you handle life like a man. Not a boss, but like a man. That must be very important for this person, and I don't know why. But they may be very masculine, or they relate wealth and stuff like that, or whatever, to men. Whatever. It's a compliment. It's meant to be a compliment, but they're saying they're missing you. They're lonely without you, or they're missing you. They don't like not communicating with you. 3 of Cups. This person. So this person is not having fun wherever they're at. Okay, so if this person, like being around you, this person misses being around you. This person misses being in your presence, misses being around you, misses having fun with you. I do see that y'all have a playful energy or playful connection, but this person may be at work, or they may work a lot. You know what I mean? Alpha female. Yeah, there you go. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. So this person works a lot. Like, work is life for this person. This person may be working on building a business, building a career, building a legacy. This person is, they really focus a lot of their energy in the world. Like 3/4, like 75% of their energy goes towards work, finance, money. I mean, this person is a straight up, they are a straight up boss. They handle business. I'm not going to say they're materialistic, but they are really money focused. They are. They may have a lot of responsibilities. For some of you, they're married. You know that this is a third party, and you would know that. So this person has a very blocked heart space here. There's resistance here. So they may have blocked communication. You may have blocked communication, but this person wants to communicate. Isn't that funny? I'm going to block you, or I'm going to, resist your communication. They're resisting your communication right now. They don't have you blocked. They're resisting your communication. So if you would send them a text or something like that, they wouldn't answer. Not many of them. Especially if y'all had an argument and y'all kind of like slammed the doors and walked out on each other. Yeah, this one I would give it a little bit. Wait till later. Wait till later. Let them cool off. So this person is really focused on business, finance, or career, education. They may have blocked your communication, or they're resisting communicating with you. Tell me what their intentions are with you. Ooh, this person has got... Oh, man. This person... Y'all, for those of you that are dealing with somebody who's married, y'all stop dealing with that shit, because they ain't going to change. It's not going to change. And I've seen it come out in your readings for quite some time. There's some select Leos that are dealing with married people. And I'm not talking about those of you that are married. I'm talking about you're dating or waiting on married people. Stop that shit. They're not going to give you anything. They're in an unstable relationship, and they're just looking for a hookup, or they're looking for attention because they're in an unhappy relationship, unhappy marriage. That's not your responsibility. Okay? That is not your responsibility. So for those of you, they're married, you need to head in a different direction. You need to start a new journey with somebody else. Okay? Go have fun in life and leave that shit alone. Okay? I got Libra energy here as well. This person intends on not giving you any attention. They don't want to give you any attention. And they don't plan on being in a relationship with you. This is who I'm talking to. So for those of you that love this person and you're waiting patiently for this person to return, I don't think you're living together. I don't think you're living together. If you are living together, this person is wanting a divorce and wanting to move out. So if you have pulled back away from each other and you suspect that they've gone in a different direction, or they're about to, or y'all have had some sort, you caught them in a lie, or they're being sneaky or something like that, this is a person who is restraining from talking to you or communicating with you, because somebody caught somebody in a lie, or somebody has been doing some sneaky shit, sneaking out, or just something happened here. Mixed signals, sneaky shit, deceptive behavior, something, whatever it is. Some of you that are married, and that's the issue, it looks like their intentions are to get a divorce and to relocate elsewhere, to move away, move out, let the relationship go. There are some of you that's not the case, and they're blocking communication. They're resisting communication. They're blocking communication. If you were dating this person or friends with this person, there's a block in the way. There's a blockage there that's not allowing your communication to get through. I don't see them wanting a relationship. I don't see them coming back to make things right or to even explain themselves. Some of them could be having some issues with the legal system. Okay. And there are others of them that, and you probably know it, they're up to no good. They probably like attention from a lot of different people. This is a person who says that they see you as a boss, or they say you handle life like a man, like you handle life like a man, which is meant to be a compliment. But what I'm not seeing is love. I'm not seeing love here on this person's side. This person may be self-indulgent, egotistical, and they like what they like, and then until they don't like it anymore. Okay? Some of them are missing you and missing being around you. They like to have fun with you, is what I heard. They like to have fun with you. So that's for those of you that know that this was just somebody you were dating or having sex with for quite some time. This may have been, like, you don't make a player. It's really hard to make a player or turn a player into a housewife or a house husband. Okay. It's really hard sometimes to turn a player into a spouse. You can't do that. They gotta be willing to do that. This person is very, very, very strong, very compatible. And I just recognize this. You're the Queen of Pentacles. They're the King of Pentacles. And there's 10 Pentacles. So some of you may be going through a divorce or separation. Raise your hand if that's you. For others of you, this person knows that this is, this relationship is over or unstable. Can't get it together. They do miss you, but you're a perfect match. You're very similar in energy. I think you feel that. I think you're more spiritual and this person's more practical. But I don't see them having the gumption or the intestinal fortitude to come in and make things right. Well, what is the outcome here? From this person's perspective, what do they want to happen here? They are unhappy. The Sun, Leo energy, they are unhappy. So they don't think Leo cares about them anymore or loves them anymore. Did you pull your love back away from this person? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Leo, did you take your sunshine away from this person? Did you pull your love back? They don't feel like you love them or care about them anymore. Damn, Hierophant. This person, unbelievable. You might be married to this person. This person is saying they're loyal to you. So most of you were married to this person, or if you weren't married to this person, your energies are very entwined. Like, this person may end up wanting marriage with you one day. I got Taurus energy. But for right now, they're feeling sad and lonely because you took your love back, or you ghosted them, or you turned their back on them. Wow. That's sad. So this person at some point in the future, maybe Taurus season, Leo season, something like that, I don't see an apology coming in from this person. That's the thing. I don't see them apologizing for anything. I just see them not communicating with you, resisting communication. I see them not giving you any kind of justice. I see them not communicating an apology. I see them possibly getting attention from other people, or not giving you attention as punishment. Is this Big Daddy? Is Big Daddy punishing you? Mine is. Yeah, that's how mine is. When I misbehave, I get punished. Like that. That's something that Big Daddy would do. That's something that the boss would do. Big Daddy. That's an energy of somebody who is very dominating. They like to be in control. I'm not seeing elements of control here, but I am seeing that this person needs to learn some sort of lesson. You teaching them a lesson and they don't like it, or they think that you're trying to teach them a lesson, so they're going to try and teach you a lesson back. God, I hate this. So, what's up, Ralph? King Ralph. Welcome back, King Ralph. You want this person to come back. You miss them too. You want to reconcile, or you want to reunite with this person. You might just be wanting to be friends with this person. No, you're like, I want you to come back, and I want you to put in the effort. I want you to go to work for me, bitch. And you know what I'm saying? With me. Not for me. With me. Go to work with me. Let's work on this together. For the 10 of Cups. Well, aren't you just the sweetest thing? Aren't you just the sweetest thing? That's absolutely beautiful. You have such a beautiful outlook on life and this relationship, but I hate to bust it up and tell you that this person, it might be time for you to let this go. Are you holding on too tightly? Are you trying to hold on to something? For some of you, this is for some of you. Especially if both of you are ghosting each other or you're not communicating. Let's get some advice on this from Spirit, because you have such a beautiful outlook on this. Like 3 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Yeah, this is my happily ever after. Some of you may be married to them, and this is such a lower degree. Like you had an argument, a disagreement, you kind of stormed out, and you're both missing each other, shit like that. They're still married to you. You know what I'm saying? They ain't going nowhere. They're just unhappy. That needs to be conversations that need to happen, in order to improve things. So I'll give you some spirit advice for Leos. The ones that need the message most. All right, this person drags you down. Okay, and this is what keeps you in your head, and you need to see this, okay? So, this is a situation where you need to do your healing, okay? Yeah, there's a lot of passion, and you're passionate about this person. You're very attracted to this person, but is it just attraction at this point? Is it just ego or just attraction at this point? It looks like the universe is really wanting you to know that this on again, off again, in and out behavior, it's just you're not looking at it, or you're not seeing it, or you're not wanting to see that this person is playing you, or that this is causing you a lot of emotional discomfort. I mean, it's causing you a lot of emotional pain. 5 of Cups. So if we're sitting here, and especially for those of you where you've been ghosted and there's blocked communication, okay? For those of you in relationship, married, going through a divorce, y'all need to have some conversations with your person. That's pretty much all that I can give you there. But I will also say, if there's a lack of communication, if there's a lot of mixed signals, if there's gaslighting and you can't communicate, it's always an argument, it's always a fight, then, or if you've been ghosted, completely ghosted, you're both ghosting each other, you've been lied to, they've ghosted, you're not in communication. The longer you wait for communication to come in for this person, the more you hurt yourself. You put yourself in a lot of turmoil because you're really focused on a past situation. You're focused on the past coming back for a new relationship instead of focusing on what could be or what's out there or a next relationship, right? So there's no communication happening here. Stop looking in this person. Stop, spying on this person. Maybe it's time to move on from this person, but you've got to get yourself out of this negative emotional state. You have created a beautiful, wonderful legacy and fantasy with this person. You see this person as your person long term, forever and ever and ever. That's great and that's wonderful. But what's actually happening in the 3D? This person is not assisting. This person is self-indulgent, possible third parties. Their intentions are Four of Wands reverse, to let this relationship go or not to build a relationship, and to keep you in suspense as punishment. Like, I'm not talking to you, you're not getting a relationship with me, or we're going through a divorce. This is unfair behavior. They continue to do it. So this person may feel down and out because you withdrew your love from them. But I think you withdrew your love and turned your back on them and went silent because you needed to do some damn healing from this. Because that's exactly what you need to do. So you're ruminating, you're trapped in your head trying to figure out what to do in regards to this. Meanwhile, you've been heartbroken and dealing with a third party or being a third party. But you've got to raise your confidence and you've got to take care of yourself in regards to this situation because it's pulling you under. This is pulling you under. Yep, they miss your sunshine and they say that you don't love them anymore. But what are they doing? What are they doing? What are their next actions most likely to take? So I feel like a lot of you are just kind of suspended and stuck. You still care about this person. You want to nurture this connection. I do feel you both are, you feel it too on a spiritual level. You feel the connection. You feel you are equals and that y'all could have a 10 of Pentacles together if you haven't already lived together or whatever. What is their most likely action? But you're still suspended here trying to figure out what to do. You're waiting on somebody that lied to you, cheated on you, or ghosted you, or put you as a third party. The healing is yours. The longer you sit here and wait for this person to return to communicate that's cut ties with you and doesn't plan on communicating for the majority of you or plan on telling you the truth about a situation, there's nothing you can do about that. King Ralph. King Ralph says they paint that beautiful picture, then hand out free samples like Costco on a Sunday. Oh God. That's funny. Aries, Leo, Sag. You would love nothing more than for this person to come back and reunite with you and to make it all right and to have that happily ever after. I get it. But a part of you is here trying to figure out already whether or not it's time to move on, which is what I love, because you've been hurt badly by this person. There's 3 swords, there's 5 cups. And I think the lack of communication, the lack of trust, or the lack of clarity, like they're not answering you, they're not texting you, they're not giving you the honest truth, they're not telling you the whole truth. Okay? So even if they come back later, they're not going to tell you the whole truth about something. They're not going to tell you the whole truth about something, and they're not going to apologize. Okay, so you might still be married to them, or they might want marriage or commitment later, but I get them stubbornly holding on to the fact that they may want commitment but not love, okay, for some of them. Some of them may want to continue to be married, but they're not going to tell you the whole truth about something they were doing, right? They're withholding a truth or withholding information. Okay? And then there's some of them are going to stubbornly hold back and resist communication because they're punishing you. They're the punisher. It's going to be different for each one of you. What's FAFO? Oh, fucked around and found out. Oh, yeah. So they're saying they're letting this go. Tell me what this means. So their intentions are to make a decision in regards to commitment. They're making a decision in regards to commitment and communication. What does that look like? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. They're making a decision. They got to think about it, and that could take for friggin' ever. I don't know. The King of Pentacles is there. So they're making some sort of decision in regards to commitment. Money and finance may have come between the two of you. Work may have come between the two of you for some of you. Oh, God. So it looks like this person is more than likely going to leave you out in the cold. They're gonna avoid a tower with you. So they're gonna leave you hanging. So it looks like they're gonna make a decision, and that decision is final. So for those of you again that this person is married, they're gonna stay married to somebody else. Okay. For those of you that are married to this person, for those of you that you're dating somebody married or interested in somebody married, they're gonna stay with that person. For others of you, if you're married to them and going through a divorce and having issues, it looks like that is it. That's final. They don't want to talk. They don't want to deal with the things and the stuff. And if you were to stay married, this person is very, very, very cold and detached and my way or the highway. You talk about the Punisher. This is the Punisher. The Emperor reverse and the King of Swords reverse. With the Hierophant and the King of Pentacles, this person is the boss. They're the only boss. They are the Punisher. Yeah, so like you're not getting anything from this person. Some of you, this person is going to try to control the money. If you're going through a divorce, there may be a battle on your hands. So just be prepared. They might get nasty. It looks like they're cutting ties here. It looks like they're cutting ties and ghosting you, leaving you out in the cold. They're avoiding a tower, but they're leaving you hanging on. They're leaving you hanging on. And I don't know what that means because they know you care very deeply about them. They're leaving you hanging on. Tell me what that means. Tell me what that means. Pisces energy, Scorpio energy, Aries energy. Tell me what that means. One card. Leaving my Leos hanging on. They know you want to reconcile. They might want to just be friends. And that's it. Co-parent and be friends. Or just be friends. So this person might have that communication that this is over. It's not going anywhere. I care about you. But I don't even see that. I don't even see I care about you. I get a cold, detached, distant energy. And I see you have such a lovely, warm energy. You're not going to get an apology from this person. This person is stubbornly standing their ground, and some of you are dealing with somebody who is truly, truly narcissistic. For those of you that are dealing with somebody who is an absolute a-hole and has major narcissistic tendencies, please get counseling or therapy to help you unravel all of this, because this may be you might just be like, I don't understand why there's so much pain. Why do they do this to me? Why do they cheat on me? Why do they run around? Why are they constantly in and out of my life? Why do they treat me this way? What is it? For those of you that are dealing with that situation, please get counseling or therapy, because this could end up keeping you waiting forever for a person like this to return, or they might continue to return. Please get assistance. You know what I'm saying? To help you understand, right? Oh, man. I see you're so understanding and you're so loving. Don't let this hurt you. Please don't let this hurt your heart any more than it has to. Please. So you may want to consider going to counseling or therapy, or talking to a free online counselor or something like that, at least just to talk about it. And I think no contact is the best contact in this regard, especially for those of you that do not have to be in contact with this person because of children. It looks like you're already in no contact anyway. I just don't want you. I want you to know your worth, okay? And I want you to know that you deserve better than this. And you may feel like this is your perfect match and that this could go the distance. I just don't want you waiting around for months or years when this person doesn't plan on reconciling. I see no love. I see no reconciliation. I see no truth coming through. This person may need a spiritual awakening. They may have a spiritual lesson coming in for them, and I don't know if they're prepared for that. Yeah, they're moving on. But if they come back, they wouldn't build, or they wouldn't be cooperative. Yeah. So this person might try and keep you hanging on, saying that you're friends. I see no world. Okay? So here's a couple things to take note of. You love this person. I'm not seeing any love from their side. I'm seeing them being very cold, very sharp, very cutting. They're cutting ties here. They're moving on. They're leaving this behind. If you went through a breakup or a separation, they plan on keeping it that way. If they're married to somebody else, they plan on keeping it that way. If y'all are going through a divorce, they plan on keeping it that way. I get resistance to communication. So they're resisting talking to you. They're cutting communication. They're cutting cords here with that sword. They're making the decision to choose themselves. Okay, so you could be dealing with somebody who is very self-indulgent, very self-centered, very self-focused, but they don't gotta be mean. And this is a person I feel like is being mean, or they have the tendency to be. So you're two different energies. Like, this person has a tendency to be a scoundrel, I would not want to cross this person, because if you say the wrong thing to this person, Big Daddy gonna get mad, and Big Daddy gonna show up and show out, gonna show his ass. If you say the wrong thing or you do the wrong thing, this person would show up, show out, and show their ass. You understand? This person has a temper, or they have a mean streak in them. You would already know that. So it looks like it's time for you to distance yourself from this connection that's been draining you emotionally for a very long time. You may be wanting to know if this player is ever going to change, or if this person is ever going to change their ways. I don't see that they'll change their ways. I don't. I think that they're stuck in their ways, and they are who they are, and that's the way that it's going to be. Okay? I'm sorry, but if you've already caught them lying, stealing, cheating, avoiding you, they could be avoidant. Continue to do what you're doing. Look in the other direction and doing your healing and distancing yourself from this. And the more you distance yourself from this person, the better you'll feel, the more confidence you'll have, the more sexy you feel. And yes, you will be getting attention. You will be. But, and I love the fact that a lot of you are really sitting there taking care of yourself and your responsibilities in life, and you're doing your healing, and you're reflecting on, do I stay or do I go? Do I completely release this, You're looking at the bigger picture now, saying, is this something I really need to release? Am I ready for a new beginning? They haven't shown me anything that says they are ready to shut it down. They're showing me an energy of punishing you for something, or feeling like you did them wrong. You were unfair or unbalanced with them. Okay? Each one of you, it's going to be different. So, I just get that, if you got somebody that's playing with your mind, I see no emotions on their side, and I see nothing that says they want to heal, or you looking like you want things to heal with this person and go the distance. This person is not showing me any signs of healing. They're showing me that they're missing sex, or they're missing your happiness or your sunshine, the warmth, your warmth, okay? And that can mean a lot of different things, right? So, this right here tells me a lot of things. You might be spying on this player to see if they've moved on since you got divorced or separated. Okay? It's none of your business what they fucking do, because that's going to do nothing but bring you down. If you keep spying on this person, wondering if they've moved on, if they're cheating on you or anything like that, that's going to keep bringing you down. What you need to focus on is your self-esteem, seeing the bigger picture, healing yourself, focusing on your career goals and your relationship goals moving forward, taking that leap of faith in a new direction. Okay? Because what they're doing ain't your business. What you need to be doing is yours. And right now, I see your confidence raising. I see you got a lot of love for this person, but I don't see it returned. And I don't even see kindness returned, in all honesty. It might not be your reading today, but that was a very draining reading for me. This person carries a really weighty energy, a really heavy energy. Okay? They're the Punisher. Like, I really get the Punisher energy. Like, if you were to say the wrong thing, make the wrong move, do the wrong thing, you may feel like you have to walk on eggshells around them. You may feel like you have to have fairy toes and be very delicate with this person, because there's a part of them that has a tendency to be childish, especially if they're an older individual. Like, they have a tendency to have a very childish or mean streak in them. And I don't like that, because that mean streak actually looks a lot like narcissistic tendencies to me. They might be very cold, cutting, very sharp, very distant, very, very capable of saying really harsh things. Especially if they don't get their way. They're kind of like, they're the boss of you, or they're very bossy, or they're very controlling. And when they don't get their way, like, look out. You know what I mean? That's for some of you. Just for some of you. If you resonate, take care of yourselves. Keep doing what you're doing, knowing your worth, raising your value, raising your confidence level, doing your healing, going to therapy, doing whatever it is that you're doing to make yourself feel better and better, stronger and stronger. And the majority of you are ready for a new direction. You're ready to start dating other people, or you will be very soon, maybe by the end of Aries season. You do have a warm, lovely heart, and yes, you would love to heal with this person, but I don't see that happening for the majority of you. And if you do get communication, I don't see them actually telling you the truth, or opening up, or even being warm and nice. That's what bothers me. And it's like they just want to keep you hanging on. So I didn't see any kind of closure cards there. So for some of you, if they want to be friends with you, or leave the door open to be friends, or something like that, be careful with that. when they come back in, because that's just their way to get back in the door. Okay? Especially when you're on the verge of being released you're releasing this, you're on the verge of going in a new direction, starting a whole new chapter. And I don't think it's with this person. I think the majority of you are going in a new direction. And they may not be a narcissist, or have narcissistic tendencies. They just don't. I mean, they could just simply be married to somebody else. Okay, that's could be what those cards are, and they don't have the self-esteem or the courage to go through a divorce or face that with somebody else to be with you, at least not anytime soon. Okay, over the next couple months, I don't see anything other than you preparing yourself and doing your healing to head out into a whole new world on a new journey. Okay. I believe that this was either somebody that you have a lot of love for, that you at some point, it was a genuine connection, a soul bond. But I think that soul bond here with this one was to teach you self-worth and confidence. Okay. There it is. So we adapt and overcome, baby. And that's what I see you doing. You're adapting and you're about to overcome. Okay. So a lot of you within the next 3 months, you're going to be dating. Some of you might actually be meeting a person that you can be in a 10 of cups with. Okay. Yeah. Go have fun. Enjoy yourself. I hope this helps in some way, shape, or form. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know if you like it. And drop your Replay Rockstar comments because I love reading them. Till next time, take care of yourselves. Namaste.